guys, welcome back to the Semi Plum Bob channel, and today we're going to continue on with my jungle adventures, and this is part 36, I believe, yeah. So, originally I was going to record the last 3 days since they came back from their honeymoon, but you know what, during those 3 days it wasn't really that unique of a video. It was just me trying to find that last artifact. But the one thing that you did miss is, obviously we missed Hun actually turning back into his human form instead of being a skeleton. We have actually went through a bunch of artifacts that Maya and Juan Jose and even Darling had, and still we haven't found the artifact. 3 days of me looking, still haven't found it. But you missed that, and I also gave my Sims a little bit of a makeover for the last few days. We've invited her dad to move in because we all know that he is cursed. And ever since the divorce, it's been apparent that not everybody loves him the same way. And not that I am blaming Maya's mother for what she is doing. However, it is... I mean, I don't think she's the only one that feels this way. I think Maya still doesn't feel the same way about her father as she used to. Even with Juan Jose, he might feel a little bit of something there from how he just disappeared out of Maya's life. So it's just, that was a hard thing to actually try to achieve without it failing, without being cursed. And I think Madre Koshka really knew that he was going to get cursed anyway. So to give the family a chance, I think she might have used Hun Selva as the sacrifice for his family, so that nobody that ever entered the temple will get cursed. And at this point, it would be everybody in this family. Everybody in this family would have been cursed with a deadly curse. And if it wasn't for her father, they would all be sick and probably dying, which we've learned that the beginning of this curse, you turn into a skeleton. So Madre Koshka really showed them that, hey, it's no joke. Skeletons often mean death. You know, they're dead. It's a skeleton. So she gave them a preview, the whole family a preview of him, of his passing, and then it's inevitable and it's going to come prematurely. And why? We know why, but I don't know if I'm ready to do this. Okay, but anyways, now that he is living with Maya, Juan Jose, and Darling, he's going to be taken care of. We're just going to go ahead and click play, see what happens here. So... yeah, I gave everyone a makeover, and Maya's hair grew out a little bit longer. You know, in her teenage years, I don't think you've ever seen anything in her teenage years except for the very first episode of My Jungle Adventures, which was, wow, 30-something parts ago. What? Yeah, she had long hair when she was a teenager. She cut it short so that it wouldn't be... so her hair wouldn't cause her early demise, because hair gets stuck in vines and stuff, and things getting in her hair, you know. She cut it off, she pulled it back, she was ready for an adventure, and now that her adventures to the jungle is over, since we found everything but that last artifact, I have a feeling we do have it, but we just haven't uncovered it yet. Since her trip to Selva Dorada is over, she's not going back. She's letting her hair grow back out, and I think she missed her long hair, but she loved her short hair too. So going back to Hun Selva here, he is currently feeling fuzzy. Hun doesn't feel so good. His head is pounding and he can't shake his cough. So poor Hun, he is sick right now. He doesn't know what this sickness is going to come, or what it's going to bring, and there is no way to prepare for this. And the sad thing is, Maya wants him to go to the hospital because she's been noticing he's had this cough. He isn't feeling that well. He's been taking frequent trips to the bathroom. You know what? He is just not feeling too hot. And Maya is very worried about her dad. But he will not go to the hospital because he keeps telling her it's not a sickness, it's a curse, and you cannot lift this curse once it's been done. Oh my lord. Okay, so what's wrong with Squee? What? Shadow is very hungry. Well, go eat. What are you doing? There's a food bowl sitting right there. Go figure out what is wrong with your dog. What is wrong with your companion? Poor Squee is sick and should probably see the vet. Oh, joy to the world. Everybody is getting sick. Look at her, she's like, oh, what am I gonna do? My dog is sick again. You remember that last time when that dog was sick? It took forever for the vet to do their job. Anyways, he's making him some food. I don't think he's making any for anybody else. I think it's because, you know, he's sick and he doesn't want to spread it to everybody else in the household. But he actually got a new moodlet. It's called Fuzzy Fever. So he's got fuzzy fever going on. Let's see what this says. Hun's cough has turned into a full-blown fever. This dizzy spells can't be a good sign. And he's losing control of his bladder. He should research his fever on a computer to find a cure. Well, like I said, there is no cure. Even though in the back of his mind, his daughter is telling him, get on the internet, see if anybody has had this curse, and try to heal yourself from this, Dad. You can't just go through this and just accept it like this. It's kind of like suicide in a way, you know, is how she is taking it. But he said, I know I did wrong. I cheated on your mother, and now we're divorced. And I'm sorry to tell you this, honey. Let's call your Shadow to the thing. Which Shadow's last name's been changed to Mendoza since she's married now. But anyways, like I said, now that this is just the consequences of what I have done, Maya, and I have accepted that I am going to die. So you need to accept it, child. So she doesn't really know how to accept that. I don't think I could. I would be like, no, we ain't accepting this. Screw Matryoshka. You made a mistake. You weren't thinking clearly. Now that I know why you're gone, which, granted, you should have told me what you were doing so that I wouldn't be so feeling like you've abandoned the family, but still, you know, you need to fight this. You don't need to just accept it and move on. This isn't something that you should be trying to accept. And he doesn't believe in that. He believes, holy cow. Okay, we'll get back to what I just read in a second. He believes that he has it coming to him. And he wants her to accept it. What are you doing? See what's happening. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry. He has been sleeping on the couch. Oh my gosh. You could tell he is really sick. So, Hun is getting very concerned about his sickness. Arcelio would like to come and hang out. Is that okay? Yeah, come on over, Arcelio. So, after that fight, well, these past 3 days, I know I didn't record it, but these past 3 days, Arcelio has been making calls to his dad. He's been inviting him out. Of course, his dad doesn't want to go. But Arcelio's been putting a bunch of effort into talking to his dad, and I think it's, well, good grief, calm down, I have the game paused. Anyways, he's been making a big effort to talk to his dad, and I think it's because he feels guilty about the fight they had when he actually came back in part 30. So, oh my god. So I think that's why he's been making it important. Oh, Osmond's calling now. Answer the phone. See what Osmond's got to say. Everybody's so sick. You need to repair that as soon as you get out of the shower and then grab a food.
Harmony. Who sharp Kumiao?
Okay, well, he will be out in a minute. Why don't you go take a nap? Just go. Okay, look. Go nap in their bed, okay? Just go nap in their bed.
Bethate Belka. The Larga Zakuni. Oh, you bala.
Oh, Lord, he's about to pee himself. Juan,
Bethate Shamagra. Grinoi Foibi.
Please. Hurry up, dude.
Shabini.
No, we're just going to replace this. You ain't going to repair that. Alright, get out of the shower. Daddy Selva's got to go pee.
Bethate Shamagra.
Osmond has spread some juicy gossip about Arcelio. Okay. So Osmond called Maya. Oh no, his bladder failed. Okay, just go ahead and take a shower when you're done. Poor guy. I feel so bad for him, all because he had a small affair. This is what's gonna happen to him. We need to really take her to the vet, though. We really do. But first, everybody grab some breakfast, and then I think we are going to take Squee to the vet pretty shortly. Going back to his want real quick. Look at it. I look at this. Try for baby with Maya. He is ready to have children. He's ready to have children. He's ready to move out of this apartment and move into a home with Maya. Just him and Maya. I just think that's sweet. Squee, where you at? What in the world? Large pet poop. Pick up that golden poop. Her dog is pooping gold. Go here. What in the world is that? Okay. Pick that up. Can you pick that up? Pick up the gold poopy. We just picked up gold poopies. Okay. Excellent fertilizer for gardening. Wow. So that's why we can sell this for 50 simoleons. We sold gold poop for 50 simoleons. Okay, so let's take Squee to the vet. Does Shadow need to come? I don't think Shadow needs to come, but we're gonna definitely take Squee to the vet and try to get Squee cured real quick. So I spent the whole day doing Jack Diddley over there because the vet never works. I wish there was a way that we could just send them to the vet rather than us follow them to the vet.
Wow.
That would be better. Instead of us having to go do it, I wish they would just go do it by themselves. But anyways, that would save me a lot of stress. Alright, so just go ahead, eat some leftovers. We got 17 more hours until his condition gets worse. What are we going to do about that? I don't know. But, Juan Jose has been talking to Maya, and he's told Maya that he's stepped in pet poop. He told Maya that he's got a surprise for her. It's been ready for her for a little while now, but he needed to wait for a good moment to give it to her. And he said that Darling actually helped him come up with this idea of a present and actually helped build it. So there's that. We actually learned that he and Darling, we know why they've been spending a lot of time together, and it's because, you know, they were coming up with a perfect present for the bride. And I think that is wonderful. Lord, that's so wonderful. But she really needs to talk to her dad a little bit. I mean, look at him. His needs are never good. Poor guy. I want to let you know that I do love you, and you are still important to me. And I don't ever want you to feel like I don't love you, because I do love you. You're my dad. You're the only dad I will ever have. So what you kissed Anatolia back whenever? So what? That was a long time ago. And
Gushal, Tribnathenib.
You know what? I feel bad for Mom. I really do. Because you shouldn't have done that. But that was such a long time ago. I mean, I think it would be a different story if he went all the way with her. But he didn't. He just kissed her. That's it. And she kissed back. So it isn't as much Aunt Natalia's fault as it is Hun's. But Hun is the only one that is suffering from it, really. He really wants to talk to his daughter. He really does. He misses being close to her. So let's actually have them be close for a little bit. But anyways, they are fixing to go to bed, and I wasted this whole day of what I wanted to do on freaking vet not working. So they're going to go to bed, and tomorrow, yeah, brag about being the curry champion. I remember you winning that when she was a teenager. As soon as they're done walking the dogs and they're done talking, we're going to send everybody to bed. Fast forward this little bit, and then we get to actually give Maya her present, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it because I think it's a great present. I think she is going to love it. Shut up! It's like 10:30 at night. Alright, I just want to take a moment real quick, and let's take a look at their new outfits. Don't I think they look super cute in their outfits? But anyways, we are fixing to go give their gift, or Maya's gift, to her in a split second. So let's actually show her and everybody else what Juan Jose and what Darling has been keeping from her. So yeah, let's show Maya. So here we are, and Maya's confused. She's like, okay, why are we standing? She's like, okay, why are we standing in front of a stranger's home? And he's like, Maya, this is not a stranger's home. Honey, this is your home, our home. What? Wait a minute. 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 No way. No way is this Maya's home. No way. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No way. She's in so much disbelief. She goes, what? She goes, he says, me and Darling, right when I knew I wanted to marry you, it was around the time when you were getting to know Seth Rodriguez. We went over to your Aunt Natalia's house, and you were talking to him, getting to know him, and trying to figure out if he's good enough for your aunt. Well, at that moment, when you were busy, I pulled Darling to the side, and I told Darling that I needed help because she knew all along that I was wanting to marry you, and so we've been talking about it, getting closer in our relationship, and we actually came up with an idea of where to live, and I decided in Brindleton Bay. We move out of the city and into the country where we can have a little bit of solitude, and there's plenty of room for Shadow to play. Um, and she helped me design the house, and we built it here on the coast of Brindleton Bay. So so that during that time when it showed a barn, they built a barn on that play set. It was really a representation of them living in the country. And Brindleton Bay is in the country, so all this time, ever since whatever part that was, he had this idea of actually marrying Maya. He was so serious about her from the moment he met her, and now they get to live by the docks. He gets to go fishing outside his backyard. It's just perfect. Oh, he just thinks it's perfect. And for Maya, I think she is ecstatic about this. But yeah, she is amazed, and she cannot believe that this is going to be her home in the very near future. I'm very happy for her. So, what do you guys think? This house is already in the gallery. I've made this house a long time ago, and I've worked really hard on this house, and I think it is stunning. I think, see, nobody lives here, of course, but she will live there. And I built this a long time ago. I think it's called CC Not Included. So I built this like quite some time, and I thought this was a perfect home for Maya and for Juan Jose. So, yay! They get to move into their home soon. But anyways, let's go ahead, travel back to the apartment, and see what's going on back home, because Maya just got a text from her dad saying, you need to come home quick. I need your help with something. So everybody's going to go ahead, go home, and see what Hun really needs. Okay, so basically he told Maya that he needs to be quarantined. And she's like, why, Dad? Why do you need to be quarantined? He said, because what he has, he's scared that she is going to catch his curse. And she's like, Dad, I won't catch it. And he said, you barricade me right now. You build a wall around me. You do what you gotta take. You do what it takes. Your man is a handyman. I seen him fix many appliances around this house, and he just built a house for you. I know because he told me about it. So you tell that man to build me a wall. And she's like, Dad, you can't be serious. And he said, I am dead serious. You need to tell your man to build me a wall. So, okay. She is bewildered right now. She doesn't know what to do. Okay, wake up, Shadow. Come on, Shadow. That's the worst place you could be napping right now. We're fixing to barricade this place. Why don't you go ahead, use, and take a shower. Okay, so we need to get Shadow to move away from this spot. So let's go ahead and take Shadow on a short walk just so that we can move her, because I don't want her to be barricaded in with Hun Selva. But we got 2 hours to build a little drywall across this place, and I mean across this place. So here we go. We just built a barricade right here, and That means he is blocked in this area right here. Nobody can go in. That means everybody in the household is going to have to find a different way to actually use the restroom, grab a bite to eat for a couple parts, because this place is barricaded. The walls are built and they ain't coming down. So yeah, in due time, might I say, in due time. Oh Lord. Now, you know what? He was right. It says contagious. Hun has become dangerously contagious. Nearby Sims are in danger of having rabid rodent fever spread to them. Hun should urgently seek help by researching the disease on a computer or by consulting with his local veterinarian. Untreated cases of rabid rodent fever are known to result in death. Oh my God. So she has cursed him with rabbit rodent fever. I don't even know what to say about this, quite honestly, but I forgot to give him a bed and some means of entertainment, so let me do that real quick. What does this say? Rabbit rodent fever. It's a full-blown outbreak of rabbit rodent fever. Hun looks delirious, and he's dangerously contagious. His condition is rapidly deteriorating. He should use a computer to research his illness or consult with a veterinarian immediately. Failure to seek help could result in grave consequences. So, in 23 hours' time, he is going to meet his demise. So Juan Jose built the wall. I don't know if he will, what's the word I'm looking for? If he will regret doing that, because Maya is in distress. I mean, she's on the internet right now trying to look up how to fix this curse or how to get rid of rabbit rodent fever, and nothing really is coming to mind other than, you know, you could die from it. So she knows that her father is sick, and she knows that he could or would possibly die. What are they protesting? Death on Earth? No death on Earth! Let us live! Okay. He is actually going to join the protest. Go join it, because I think that would be something Maya would do. So, go join that protest. It's about death. Take care of the elderly. Don't let people die. Let's actually come over here and join the protest as well. Why don't everybody join the protest? Go join the protest. Get out of the apartment. Don't just stay in there and cry woe is me. You need to go out and do stuff. Try to get your mind off of it. I mean, at least you're trying to make at least she's trying to make her father as comfortable as he can. She invited him to move in, so that's that. At least he is going to be taken care of in that respect. Find a cure! Find a cure! Looks like it's just them two playing basketball like they did in the good old days. So how do you feel about Maya leaving, darling? She's gonna move into her new house real soon. As soon as her dad you've already protested. As soon as her dad passes away, she is actually going to move out of that apartment with her husband, and she's going to try to live a happy life with him. Did you lose? Good game. Win or lose, playing a basketball game with such a close score is always good fun. What about you? Court royalty. Darling has emerged victorious. What a great game. Yay! Oh, hon, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say about Hun, you guys. It's not pleasant to watch, so I'm not gonna watch it. I am going to enjoy the city away from that. Because I don't know what to do about it. He is sick, he is cursed, and he will not go to a doctor. Aaron McNeil, what are you doing? Run town. Some crazy people at night, I tell you that much. Let's follow him. Where are you running off to? What's wrong with you? He blew too much bubbles in his days. He blew too much bubbles in his days. He blew too much bubbles. I know he did. Because why else would somebody just randomly run around in a towel? Oh, that's crazy. Look, we got a sick old man, okay? He's very ill. He needs his rest, and you need to shut up over there. Oh, my lord. Rude introduction. He is sick of this. He is sick of this. Call him back out here. He's an a-hole, I swear. I think they are fixing to get into a fight. We got an old man over here that is sick and he needs his rest and he's over there making loud noises. Alright, so everybody needs to go to bed. Just everybody go to bed. Everybody just sleep it off. Aaron was too much of a chicken to come back out. He was like, you need to come out here right now because I need to talk to you. And Aaron's like, no, I'm staying inside my apartment. You come in here, you're trespassing. So it looked to me like Aaron was scared. Vadish. Eat y'all's breakfast burritos. 12 minutes. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Hun Selva is foaming at the mouth as he succumbs to end-stage rabbit rodent fever. Okay, you guys, Hun is dying. Hun is dying. Let's see this in action. Okay, the curse has got him. Pause. The wedding crasher of the Grim Reaper is back. He's taking Han Solo. Oh my god. Where are you at, girl? Grim Reaper is taking your man. Uh-oh. Is that the landlord? Okay. Thought that was a landlord at first. Hurry.
Ah, Suna. Rifoba. Oh, so. Lemis.
Aww. Look at Juan. He just keeps looking at his wife and he feels so bad about it. Aww. Look at everybody over here. They're like, what's going on? They hear us crying and they're out in the hallway, and you could just imagine, you know, police coming over and everything else. So they're probably out here thinking, oh my God, we were jerks. We just did what we wanted no matter what. And yeah, y'all were jerks, and I hope y'all feel bad about it. I mean, we got no problems with Christine, but with, you know, the mom and the dad, they can pretty much just kiss it, you know? Pretty much just kiss it. Why don't we go ahead and try to find that last collectible, because that is a very, very, very sad ending to this episode. Go ahead and authenticate these artifacts. Quite possibly give some of them to Juan and Darling. Maybe they will help her. She's like, look, I want to find every single one of these artifacts and I need help. So will y'all please help me? And they were like, of course we will help you. There is nobody in this world that could stop us from helping you find out if you found the last artifact or not. So I am hoping and praying that she has found her last artifact. So we give one to him, one to her, one to him, one to her, one to him, and one to her. There we go. So they got 3. She still got a bunch. But they are definitely going to help her authenticate some of these. And as soon as we authenticate all of these, that's when I'm going to call this a parts. Alright, everybody. Let's see if we can't find that last artifact. Help her find this last artifact. That is what will make Maya happy.
Oh, woo! Oh, super.
Yay! And it was Darling. Darling was the one who actually found the very last one. Holla freaking Hallelujah! Thank you, Darling. Okay, but that actually belongs to Maya, though. So we're going to give that to her. And guess what? We've completed everything for this stuff pack. We found every single one of the collectibles in every single tab that was with it. Everything's been collected here. Everything's been collected here. We found everything. We can breathe. We don't even have to look through all these artifacts anymore. Oh, I was about to go out of my mind. I was like, how many more do you have to freaking authenticate before we find the last artifact? But I am so happy that we finally found it and we get to move forward. So, you guys, that means they can stop what they're doing. They can actually go to bed. We can actually call this apart and mark the end. Mark the end of my jungle adventures. Yes, I have decided, since I've put my face on camera and I've recorded myself, that this is actually factually the very last episode of my jungle adventures. We don't have anything else we need to do from the jungle. We've authenticated every single artifact that we haven't found, which we found them all now. I mean, there's nothing else that we need to do for my jungle adventures because everything is done. Hun died from the curse, so the curse has been, it's done, it's over. We've already went through every piece of the jungle that was there. That's done. And what's left? The only thing that's left is to move Maya into a brand new home with her husband, and that won't be for this Let's Play, because this will mark the end of this Let's Play, but I might start back up this family and play them in Brindleton Bay and move our main focus to something else besides my jungle adventures. But it really depends on if anybody is interested to see how this story goes. So if you're very interested, please comment down below. If you're interested in going into Brindleton Bay for the first time with this family and see how their life is going. I might play their life off camera for a little bit just for fun. But if y'all want to see how their life is going, see if they have any kids, and all that jazz, and see how the family's doing, catch up on Brandon and all that stuff, feel free to let me know. But more than likely, I probably will do this next Let's Play about the Cats and Dogs expansion pack, but it probably won't be every video will be about that. It'll probably be spaced out with different types of videos because I have brand new ideas for different types of videos until another expansion or game pack comes out that is most interesting to me. But I really loved this game pack. It was really fun to go into the jungle, find all these collections and artifacts and treasures, and I had so much fun, and I hope y'all had so much fun watching and following Maya's story and getting to know her family, because I did. I can't believe this is the last episode. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope you liked this Let's Play of my jungle adventures. And I will see y'all in a Cats and Dogs Let's Play. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in another LP. Everybody have a great day.